What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and the moment we have been waiting for is here. That is Shedeur Sanders speaking to the media, clearing up all of the bad headlines. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, so training camp is officially here, dog. Shedeur Sanders made it his business to answer questions with the media today. He spoke a lot about being a fourth-string quarterback currently on the depth chart, but more importantly, he cleared up the rumors with this damn speeding ticket, which I don't even know why this is still a topic, but it is. But with all that being said, I'm not wasting y'all time. Roll the footage.
What I could do to get better, even if I'm not getting reps in, is no problem.
So many guys have talked about the mental intensity that they want to have at training camp these first 2 days and going into the third. What's your mindset and how are you approaching that intensity?
I would say just learning. Every day, of course, I'm learning different things because I know the opportunity will come. And whenever it comes, I want to be able to know the ins and outs and know the full everything. So I don't want to really make too many mistakes when it's my time.
Where do you feel like you're getting the most comfortable, coming back from mini camp and in the first couple of days of training camp?
I'll say definitely the playbook. Yeah, I'm getting super comfortable in the playbook for sure, and it's helping me out, overall in the field.
You guys are a little short on bodies here with pass catchers. Like watching you yesterday in the early part of practice, and sometimes you're throwing to some of the equipment guys. Like, how do you maximize those opportunities even when it's not a pass catcher that is going to be on the roster?
It doesn't really faze me. You gotta understand, we came all the way from HBCU to Power 5, and then now we're here. So at this point, if you look around, there's nothing, that's a challenge, I'd say.
How are you approaching the four-man competition as you get to training camp, as you get closer to preseason and then week one?
I'm focused on doing me. I'm focused on learning what I need to learn. That's simply it.
Are you thinking about winning that job for week one?
I don't think nobody in this organization is here if they're not trying to win. Honestly, I think, they're trying to win who gives out the best water and Gatorades out here. So it's definitely a competition in everything in life. It's so many cameras out here. It's definitely competition with content, obviously, too. So I think everything in life boils down to competition.
Shedeur, you've been a star for your entire life. So how difficult is it to be patient, and you said waiting for your turn?
I'll say it's different phases in life. Different things in life you have to go through, and that's all it is. I'll say for me, it's building blocks. Sometimes I always had to get overly prepared and had to worry about a lot of different things, just from my youth to high school to college, and I never had a chance to, I'll say, sit back and learn more in depth of everything. So I was always thrown in the fire, and I always exceeded expectations. So
yesterday, Andrew Berry mentioned that
speeding,
that he thought it wasn't smart. I figured somebody had to ask it. So
yeah.
So he said that it wasn't smart. He said he talked to you. He said Kevin said he also talked to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering, what did you learn from that incident?
Yeah, I definitely learned not to drive fast at all. So I really don't even drive like that much anymore. But I really don't drive fast at all. So I definitely follow the rules, and I hope everybody learned from my situation. That not drive fast at all.
Yesterday was a long, hot day, and your red zone period looked a little frustrating. How frustrating was it with those four reps you had at the end?
Nah, this is the thing. I don't never take anything as frustrating because I know everybody tries their best. So like even throughout everything in college and everything, I was never frustrated ever at teammates, at everybody, because I know everybody's going out there doing their best. So if you're doing your best and you tell me, you look me in the eye and tell me you're doing your best, I know I'm out here trying to do my best. I know I make mistakes. I know you make mistakes. So it's like, why would I be mad? We all in similar situations. So that doesn't really frustrate me at all. It doesn't frustrate me. Being able to have an opportunity we have days on days on days and days, and just the relationships, and you could look at somebody's eye and be like, my bad, bro. Like that's what it was. I'm like, all good. It's no problem. Because who knows how much time everybody has to spend together. It's about relationships overall. So I don't want any memories of me, being negative or being mad at any situation that happened.
Shedeur, last time we saw you out in public, you were at the Rainbow Terrace event, and you were really embedded in the community, but you've done so much of that since you've been here in this short time. Why was it important for you to be there and just be doing all the things that you've been doing?
Well, I say it's definitely it's something I feel like God put me here to do. Regardless of whatever the situation is here, the fact I'm able to bring light to the community, to different situations, that's of course my calling. So yeah, I'm just excited that one decision and one thought is able to impact so many lives and have people remember that. So that's kind of like how I go about things. Nothing's ever like, I say pre-planned or well thought out plan. Like it's none of that. It's okay. I've one thought. All right, let's do it. Like, and that's just how it goes.
Shedeur, I know you said you're trying to maximize those reps, and the fact of the matter is, like, this is probably like the fewest amount of practice reps you're getting, like maybe in your whole football career. Like, I'm curious, can you kind of take me inside? What does before practice look like? What does after practice look like? You talked about the virtual reality. Are you spending more time with Bill? Kind of just take me into what that preparation.
Yeah, that horn is sick. My fault, bro. I don't know who crashed the golf cart or something. Are they fixing that? Because it's throwing me off my thought process. Yeah.
Interrupting our content.
Hey,
interrupting, man. Y'all can cut that. It don't matter, man.
But yeah, but just what is like before practice look like? What does after practice look like to make sure that
really get. See, it ain't me. It ain't me doing that. I don't know what it is. All right, I guess they busy right now. Before practice, of course, is jotting down all the plays, and it starts the night before, of course, but. Training camp, you get a lot of different plays each day, and you don't know who's gonna get in what. So that's the exciting challenge that it is. Like, dang, you don't even know what reps you're gonna get, so you gotta be ready for everything. That's how it is, in games also. So, jot down the plays, understand conceptually what it is. I'll say from rookie minicamp and OTAs to now, I learned more in depth with everything, so I'm just excited I'm able to have this approach with things and take full advantage of it.
What about after practice?
Oh, after practice for sure, I got to get a good meal in. So that's the first thing. Get a good meal in, recovery, of course, and then get on the iPad, watch everything. Then I can't give you too many details on how I try to, because when I go in practice, I got to maximize my moments. So I got to study our defense too. So that's what it is.
Sure, all of us keep getting asked the same question, and none of us have the answer. So maybe you could give us the answer. Why aren't you getting any reps with the ones at any point?
I don't think that's not my place, to answer to even be able to give the answer to that. I feel like it's not in my control, so I'm not even gonna think about that or have that even in my thought process of why it is. Like, there's a lot of people that want to have the opportunity to be at this level, and I'm here, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity. So whenever that is, it is. But it doesn't make me feel down, or it doesn't make me feel left out or anything, because I know who I am as a person, I know who I am as an individual, and I know what I could bring to this team. So I can never feel less than, in any circumstance.
Shedeur, I saw that Shiloh, your dad went down and visited Shiloh.
Yeah.
So is he going to come here and visit you as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm telling you, when I tell you I was cut off from the world, it been hard to even make phone calls, obviously, because you got to have the decompress time for sure after practice. So but recently I've just been following up with the other former Buffalo players and stuff like that. So that's really who I've been talking to.
Sure. When you say that, there's been a little bit of everything as far as from when you first got here to now, just,
in what regard?
It's just as far as growth and adjusting and
yeah.
things like that. But what's been the most impactful or significant point for you since you came in that rookie mini camp to now as you get into the early part of the training camp?
In the football world?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's hard. It's hard to answer that because what's important and what I feel like the biggest thing could have been last week is could have what I just learned today or yesterday. So it's always consistent growth, and it always feels like I just saw a puzzle or anything like all the time. So regardless if it's even relationships with the O-line, relationships with the receivers, talking to Denzel, playing with him, like playing with all the DBs, different type of stuff like that. It's always big. It's always a big moment. So I can't say what's exactly the biggest moment. I'll say just even connecting with the kicker, like in the sauna, just talking about God and everything. Like it's a lot of different moments and like unscripted things that just happen. So that could be the biggest moment.
Shedeur, we heard from Bill Musgrave today. What's it been like working with him, especially knowing your dad has spoken so highly of him before?
Yeah, Coach Musgrave cool. Yeah, he real cool. And he always tells you definitely old terms. Like he's like a history book. Like he tells you so many stories about different things. So it makes the room definitely it's a bunch of different age ranges in the room. So it makes everything like, dang, he remembers a lot of stuff from back then.
Have you met him before?
I don't know. It's new stories every day. So it's like, and I'm fully bought in.
Had you ever met Bill before coming to Cleveland or no?
I would say probably in what was before you got drafted, whatever that was.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, the pre-draft process for sure. Yeah,
but I mean, like before that, you hadn't met him.
Nah, I don't think so, and I don't remember back then. Probably not.
We know you have a huge following. Fans are going to be out here the first time today. First time you get to practice in front of Browns fans.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that's going to be like? What do you think the reception is going to be like?
I'm definitely focused on getting completions when I get out there. So the external is cool. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for all y'all coming out here, being able to document everything.